Chinese New Year will fall this weekend, and I have started to do some preps for the special meal during this festive season. Hi guys, I'm KB Kwan from Taste of Asian Food. I'm cooking the braised pork knuckles with choy, dry mushrooms, dry oyster this time, which believed to bring good luck and wealth in the coming year. The name of this dish in Cantonese is called 橫財就手, which means a windfall of good fortune. So I would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy and prosperous new year. Let me show you how to prepare this dish.
Blanching the pork knuckle is an effective way to remove the unwanted blood smell. Before that, clean the pork knuckle under running water until the water runs clear. Take a closer look at the skin to spot if there's any hair. You can remove it by a tweezers or burning it away with a blowtorch. Fill a pot with water sufficient to submerge the pork knuckle. Add a few slices of ginger and 2 stalks of scallion. Place the pork knuckle in the pot and start to bring the water to a boil. Also add 2 tablespoons of rice wine into the water. These ingredients help to remove any unwanted smell of the pork knuckle. Blanch the pork knuckle over medium heat for about 10 minutes. Remove it and wash under running water. Drain away the water and rub a large tablespoons of dark soy sauce to the pork knuckle all over. The dark soy sauce is not only add color to it, but the sugar in the sauce is also caramelized while deep frying, adding some attractive char marks. Let it rest for 10 minutes to drip off the excess of the soy sauce. Heat about half an inch deep of oil in a large pan or wok. Place the pork in the oil. You will expect the oil will splutter as the pork knuckle is wet. So get ready the lid and cover it immediately after placing it in the pan. Shallow fry it for 2 minutes each side or until it starts to form some char marks. Then remove the pork knuckle from the oil. Here are 3 ingredients we need to rehydrate. The first one is black moss or choy in Cantonese. It's an edible algae looks like human hair. Besides this dish, it is also widely used in another Chinese New Year dish called橫財or Buddha's Delight. Soak it for 10 to 20 minutes and it's ready to use. After it rehydrates, it looks like strands of silky, lustrous hair. The next one is the dry oysters. Soak them in water for 10 to 20 minutes until soft. Clean each one of them to remove any sand and dirt. The last one is the dry shiitake mushrooms. Soak them with water for half a day. When the mushroom turns soft, remove the stem. Keep the water you use to soak the mushrooms as it has plenty of flavor. Now we have everything ready and it's time to cook. Put some oil in the wok or a large pan if you wish, and then add the aromatics. These are scallions, ginger and garlic. Then add the dry spices, that's bay leaves, cinnamon stick and star anise, and give them a quick stir. When the spices become aromatic, add the pork knuckles back to the wok. Add sufficient water enough to submerge at least half of the pork knuckle. Now add the remaining seasonings, choy sauce, Or if you don't have it, you can use hoisin sauce or just omit it. Light soy sauce. Some oyster sauce. The red fermented bean curd or lam yu in Cantonese. Again, this is an optional item. Some rice wine. Rock sugar or substitute with regular sugar. Now let it return to a boil over high heat and then reduce the heat and simmer for about 2 hours. Cover it with a lid and reduce the temperature to barely simmer. Turn over the pork knuckle every half an hour to ensure even cooking. You may also add the mushroom water. That is the water that we use to soak the mushroom since it contains plenty of flavor. After 2 hours of braising, add the dry mushrooms and the dry oysters. Continue braising for another 1 hour. Check the doneness of the meat by piercing with a chopstick into the thickest part of the pork knuckle. If this can be done easily without any resistance, that means now it is soft and tender. Now add the black moss or the fat choy bit by bit and cook for another 10 minutes before turning off the heat. When it's done, remove the pork knuckle, the mushrooms, the black moss, oysters from the wok and then keep them aside in separate bowls. The last part of cooking is to concentrate the braising liquid to become a sauce. Pour the braising liquid through a wire mesh strainer to get a clean broth. Now return the clean broth to the wok. Season with some salt. Bring it to a boil to reduce the amount to become a thick sauce. Add some cornstarch slurry to the sauce to thicken the sauce. Add until it is thick enough to coat the surface of the wok spatula. Place the pork knuckles on a large oval plate. Then arrange the mushrooms, oysters, black moss around it, and then drizzle the sauce onto the pork knuckle. Lastly, garnish with some lettuce and scallion, and it's now ready to serve.
This pork knuckle is served only during Chinese New Year. So here are two similar but less complicated recipes that you can use it to fit it into your daily dinner rotation. The first one is braised chicken with mushroom. That is quick, easy, and delicious. And the second one, Chinese spare ribs, a simplified version of this pork knuckle recipe. I've included these recipes in the description below the video. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button and give me a like. I'll see you in some other similar videos after this Chinese New Year, and bye for now.